Hi everyone. My name is Stephanie. I'm from Round Rock, Texas, and I will be having the VSG bariatric surgery on September 14th of 2017. Uh, so I've decided to start making a vlog. I know there's a million out there and there's a lot of them, but I think this is just more for me and for people that want to learn more about my experience because what I've learned in watching so many vlogs and talking with so many people in the support groups on Facebook and things like that is that everyone has their own experience. Nobody is the same. I kind of know some of the things that I'm going to have that everybody has, like the gas pains and stuff like that, some worse than others. So I did my pre-op appointment today. My mom went with me, and what to expect with that? They didn't do any blood work or anything like that on me. Um, they just gave me some wash to some antibacterial wash to wash the uh, surgery area the night before and the morning of. The instructions say to do your whole body, but the nurse came in and said, no, just do the abdomen. Um, so there's that. Uh, Other than that, they told me to start taking my acid reducers. They said it's really important not to take, uh, just like the Tums or your Pepto, that type of thing. Those aren't really acid reducers. They want you to take the omeprazole or Prevacid, things like that. I don't know what all of them are, but there's a lot of different ones that you can take. But it's important to take those. I actually started mine about day 3 of my pre-op. I'm on a 2-week low carb diet. Some people are going to be on the liquid diet. Some people uh, might be on just a low carb. Some don't. Some people don't even have a pre-op diet, and I'm really jealous of them. But um, it's gone okay so far. The pre-op diet. I've been doing it for a week now, a little over a week now, and I'm hungry a lot. I'm getting to eat things. I can almost eat anything I want as long as it's low carb. The goals or the numbers that I've been told by my bariatric practice to try and meet are that I get at least 70 grams of protein in a day and not more than 30 grams of carbohydrates. And that's hard because everything has carbohydrates in it. I had no idea before I had this that everything has carbohydrates in it. Even if you think it's low carb, cheese, milk, uh, vegetables, celery, onions, like everything does. Like even down to the seasoning I've been using to like saute my vegetables and stuff is carbohydrates in it. So frustrating, but actually it's not so bad. I feel really bad for the people that are on their liquid diets, and I'm sorry if you're one of those because I don't know how you do it. That's hard. I think after surgery, what my bariatric practice does, and I've heard differently even today. I read something on the forums, but what my practice does is the first 2 or 3 days you're on a clear liquid diet. After that, you go to milky substances, and that can include milk or pureed cream soups. Anything kind of that texture, but no soft foods or even real foods yet until 2 weeks out. After that 2 weeks, you can go to pureed foods. You can eat anything as long as it's pureed. Not looking forward to that. And then after that, you go to soft foods like mashed potatoes, applesauce, that type of thing. And then you can start incorporating normal foods. And that is going to be the hard part in learning what your body will be okay with you eating, and what your body can tolerate, and things like that. They said that some foods that you used to eat that you were fine with are going to be completely opposite now. Some foods you used to hate, you're going to love. And I said, really, you just gonna have to learn how to eat all over again. So, not looking forward to that. I did get some of the cocktail spoons and forks, little tiny spoons and forks, so I can kind of control how big of bites I'm taking. I'm really scared of stretching this thing out. My parents are actually helping me pay for it, and I'm really thankful for that, because without that, I don't think I could lose the weight. I've tried a lot of times to lose weight on my own through Weight Watchers. I have tried a low carb diet before, and I always lose about 50 pounds, and then I'm basically hungry all the time, so I can only sustain that for so long. My kind of doctor kind of explained how that mechanism works, and that really the only way to keep off weight for most people, I mean, some people can lose naturally, but once you're past an obese point, that it's really hard to keep that weight off over time. So with bariatric patients, that statistic is actually a lot better. So that's one of the reasons I actually chose to do bariatric surgery. One of the other big reasons is I have PCOS, and I've been battling PCOS since probably about, I would say 2000. I think I was diagnosed in 2006, and I'm 33 years old right now. So 2006, I would have been 25. No. 23. 22 years old. So since I was 22 years old, I have been battling PCOS, and symptoms are I don't get periods. At first I was getting irregular periods that would come every 3 or 4 months. Now they completely stopped. The only way to regulate that with me is to be on birth control. And I don't like birth control. It really makes me feel funny, and I just don't like the way it makes me feel. So, I'd rather not be on it. But here's the other kicker is they say I can't get pregnant, or they would really recommend not to get pregnant within 18 months of the surgery. Some people say a year. They say not to get pregnant within 18 months, and that's not for the sake of the health of the baby per se. It's those 18 months are you're losing weight very rapidly in those months, and that's the time where you really need to focus on your diet and eating the foods that are nutritious, and eating a low-carb diet. However, if you get pregnant, baby takes precedent, and you are going to have to force yourself to eat more than you would not pregnant, so you can get the nutrients in that your baby would need. So, no pregnancy the first 18 months. I don't plan on it. I'm not going to. So guess I'll have to start using birth control again, which I'm not really looking forward to. But maybe once I lose the weight and my PCOS symptoms start to diminish, I will be more comfortable on birth control. Let's see. So pre-op was today. It was nothing spectacular. They didn't really tell me anything I didn't know already. Just besides how everything would go at the hospital. Basically, they said for me, my hospital anyway. And by the way, I'm having my surgery through Southwest Bariatrics with Dr. Tim Falkenberry, and the surgery is going to take place at the St. David's Surgical Center here in Austin, Texas. The one off 32nd Street for you guys that are in Austin or the area. So I want to talk about my fears a little bit of surgery. So I think a lot of people are having these fears. I wasn't really scared of this. I've had general anesthesia before, twice in my life, and both of those times I didn't have any problems whatsoever. Everything went swimmingly well. I woke up fine, and everything. Just after reading all the papers and about, how death can occur and things like that, I think everybody gets scared a little bit of that. And one of my big fears, and maybe irrational, is that I will go under anesthesia and they won't do it right, or maybe my body doesn't react the way they think they do, and I will be conscious during the surgery and be able to feel pain. But my body will look asleep, and everything, but I wouldn't be able to tell them that, hey, I'm awake, I can feel everything. So that's my fear. I know it's irrational, but it's silly, but, that's, one of my fears. Other fear is, of course, dying. That would be horrible, to say the least. What I'm looking forward to, you guys are in the same boat if you're watching this. So, I'm looking forward to not having health problems because of my weight, and that can include, I've got hypertension, I'm pre-diabetic. There's just several different reasons that, I want to lose the weight. I want to feel better. I don't want to carry this weight around. I love to travel, and I have traveled a lot, even as an overweight person, and it's uncomfortable traveling as an overweight person. You have to think about your body and if it's going to fit in certain places, like a chair or a plane seat, a booth at a restaurant, just so many different things, and it's frustrating, and it's embarrassing sometimes. And a lot of times, when I'm traveling, I'm with my family, and I can tell them, hey, I don't think I'm gonna fit in that spot, or things like that. But it's different when you're trying to travel with a group of friends, or just in general public, or if you've got something else in life. I just graduated from college, actually. I went back to college after a while, and just graduated in May with my bachelor's degree in GIS. Kudos to you if you know what that is. Hey, I'm looking for a job. If anybody's watching this that has any jobs in GIS. And at school, and I went to Texas State University in San Marcos, Texas. At school... Sorry. Buster, no. That's my sister's dog. That's another, Buster. I am taking care of my sister's dog right now. She actually moved to Japan. Hey, Karen, I love you. She moved to Japan because she took a job teaching at a international school in Kobe, Japan. And I am keeping her dog, little Buster. He is a big brat. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So school. At school, the desks are made for tiny students. Let's just put it that way. They're not made for someone that is 300 pounds or more. It was tough fitting in them. It was uncomfortable, and I'm not one to really care too much about what other people think. I do sometimes. I do get embarrassed, and I'm pretty... I'm kind of one of those people that likes to just fly under the radar. I don't want the attention. I just want to be by myself. I don't want anybody to notice me. I just want to do what I'm doing and not have anybody mess with me or think about me even. So that was a little bit of a struggle at school. So that's also a reason is, you just don't want to, in general, you don't want to ever have to think about if your body's going to fit somewhere it should. So that most people's bodies fit into. And I don't like people accommodating me and things like that. That's really embarrassing. And I don't know. I'm sure all of you know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyway, my surgery's the 14th at 1:30 p.m. or 11:30 a.m. actually. Excuse me, 11:30 a.m. And no, 10:30 a.m. Actually, my surgery is September 14th at 10:30 a.m. I'll actually try to splice in my before and after pictures. This is the first vlog I've ever made in my life, guys. So I hope you guys liked it. I kind of followed the format that I've seen other people use, and it works really, really well. And I hope that when you're watching this a year or a year and a half from now, you will see great strides and improvements in my weight. So here's hoping for the best. I wish you guys all luck in your own journeys. And if you ever have questions or things like that, I'd be open to answering them. Of course, I don't know what's going to be happening in the future in my life. I'm kind of starting a new chapter as far as getting the surgery, losing weight, and also I'm unemployed right now looking for work in the GIS field. So you guys, if you have any GIS jobs available, I'm your girl. Anyway, okay, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.